Hello, the House of Tarot YouTube followers and listeners. Welcome to the House of Tarot. Today we're doing a blind reading about anything the cards want to tell us for today. This is a timeless reading. Whenever you are finding this, there is a message in here for you. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. So we're going to start with this card. And we have the Four of Cups. I'm going to take one more. And we have the King of Pentacles. With this type of energy, I'm getting like a really distended energy where you're feeling relaxed or looking forward to just kind of manipulating your day to feeling relaxed, kind of putting just releasing obstacles, putting things in motion to have this feeling of serenity, this feeling of relaxing. I'm seeing you kind of laying down, and you really have to schedule this. I'm seeing you kind of having to schedule this for the day or for the weekend or for some time coming up. I'm feeling the energy is really off in the world and in your soul, all over your surroundings. I'm seeing your family members, anybody that you possibly live with, share energy with, your coworkers, things like that. So I feel this is like some sort of call for scheduled time to release, scheduled time to relax, scheduled time to have your favorite beverage in peace and in harmony, kind of even writing out your emotions, just kind of a time of release. But I'm seeing it having to be in a way scheduled and kind of forced upon your schedule. If you kind of do not have the time for this, I feel like it's even more of a reason to kind of get this going in your life. I'm also seeing something in your work environment, something very strategically happening for you. I feel you possibly set something up in motion. You possibly put in a lot of hours to achieve something. I'm seeing something finally paying off that you've been investing in. I'm seeing this kind of coming into a mastered state where there's going to be a newfound flow of the work environment, of the work sales, of income flowing in, of compounding money, things of that nature. And I feel like that's the energy where you invested all this into your work, you invested all into your time, your work, all of your resources of energy went into this project or this work environment. This could be graduating school, this could be things of that nature. And now it's time to schedule some time for yourself. I see if this isn't scheduled, your body's going to force the schedule upon you when it's least convenient. So I'm seeing yourself needing that scheduled time for yourself. We're going to go ahead and go with the tea leaves, and we have a fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. So beware of some sort of fire within your body where it's too high on the scale, where it's too profound, where your body really kind of can't take it in some way. I'm seeing all this also with the hate. Really be careful with that kind of emotion running through your bloodstream. Try to counter it, try to going on walks, try to find a relaxation time. And I feel because you poured into something was definitely drained out of you, poured into it. If a lot of the household things are kind of put on you, or financial things are put on you, really be careful with that kind of strong emotion or that pent up emotion where you're holding everything and you're going to blow up when you least expect it. So kind of scheduling this time is also what I'm seeing. We have chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. This could also be the old self, or watching out for some kind of sneaky person that was not meant to be in your life, someone having to leave your life. I also see this possibly with somebody that you might kind of confide in too much or gossip with too much, and I feel like they never had the right intentions for you at some point. At some point their intentions kind of shift. They kind of created a life of their own is also what I'm hearing. This intention kind of went or spiraled within them where it was something they could not hold. They could not hold the friendship. They could not hold you confiding in them, the love that you had in your soul. So really be careful and not chase after this person that's leaving a chair empty in your life. I feel with time, it would be quickly filled, but at the moment it will be empty soon. Oh, we have a ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So this could be in two routes. All the investment you had for work or making money, paying off, some sort of kind of investment, some sort of contract kind of coming through. I also see this, some of you, for a relationship, some sort of chair is being left empty, somebody possibly filling it in. and something leading to the thoughts of a ring, the thoughts of commitment, the thoughts of marriage, just some sort of thing. Some of you can also just be kind of attending a wedding soon. And if you're single, possibly being able to meet somebody at this wedding. And this could also be friendship. So you don't always have to be single, but meeting somebody at these weddings and things like that. We have a lightning. Control your anger, or you will be sorry. Okay, and this is also with our strong emotion, our fire. Now we have the lightning. So with this, I'm getting to have to kind of invest in self-control, invest in your time of meditation, invest in yourself a little bit, because I feel like something is coming for you in a triggering way. Something's going to come kind of test you in some way. So really having that self-control, taking a breath before you respond, taking a breath before you react, counting before you react, just several modalities, several ways to kind of counter this moment that's coming into your life, which we all have this moment where somebody kind of triggers us or really picks on us. There is an energy of somebody purposely picking on you, purposely trying to take you out of your element in some way. We have an eagle. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. And we had this next to the ring. So if you've kind of experienced a friendship or a relationship that's not going your way, I'm seeing a triumph in the end. I'm seeing things kind of taking a turn for the better. I'm seeing a whole circle moment kind of coming through, as well as my eyes keep focusing on this ring. Just this circle moment where there's different phases to the relationship. There's different phases to life and the relationship. We're going to go ahead and keep going with our tarot. Okay, we have the 10 of Wands. So with this 10 of Wands, it's a form of completion in a way, but also a form of hard work to get to this completion. So it was like an exhausting time of hard work with the fish, kind of having to swim against a current is also what I'm seeing, or swim away from something. I'm seeing it very close to the shore and how hard it is to get over certain humps because you keep getting slammed. So I'm seeing with the 10 of Wands, just a lot of hard work that went into something you're going through, and some of this finally paying off. You're starting to see the benefits of some of this in some subtle ways. So really look out for these moments of gratitude, these moments where you're finding hints that the thing is on your way, whether you find numbers all sequenced together. I'm seeing 444 for some reason. I'm seeing the number 9, but just sequences of hints that things are coming into fruition and what you're trying to invest in. I'm also seeing kind of money being left on the floor, but you not wanting to pick it up because it might just be $1 or a penny or just something that you deem not enough to pick up. But I'm seeing these are all the subtle signs to pick up that money and be open for the receiving of this money, be open to receive some sort of abundance, some sort of blessing in your life, but also for those tiny, small, minuscule blessings that you may not see worthy of yourself. We also have the Lovers. I feel like love is on your mind, my listener. I feel with the ring, the Lovers, this is on your mind at the moment. If you have invested in your work and you're finally reaping some benefits, I'm seeing that you're now opening the door for some love in your life, some relationships in your life. I also see with this kind of loungy card, the 4 of Cups, he's just lounging around. I'm seeing this comes when you least expect it. This comes when you're kind of going out to the shopping to pick up some ingredient for your meal, and I'm seeing something could have come out of it. So really be ready for that. Be careful with that. Kind of be ready in a sense that you feel good when you're out, your vibration is high. So how you go out really matters is also what I'm hearing, how you kind of put yourself together. Also energetic wise, sometimes we're just not feeling it, but we really had to go grab something real quick from the store. I feel like that's when you're going to meet somebody. I feel somebody is coming for you in your mind, in your subconscious, in your element, that you are attracting in your subconscious. So really watching out for what you're attracting, who you're attracting, and how much you're investing in yourself when you put yourself in these opportunities to meet somebody. For our next card, we have the Sun. So something will be illuminated to you. Again, I'm seeing hints coming in for you, just small ways, little hints coming in, and something will be illuminated. So really watch out for this. This is coming soon. This is coming within, I'm seeing within your recent your near future, sorry. I keep hearing different things, so I'm seeing it coming in the near future, as well as they're subtle. It's gonna be subtle hints, but I feel like it's going to flash at you like a lightning, like a sun, like just kind of enclose on the item, enclose on the ideas, enclose on the flow of where you should be going. So if some of you are asking questions like, what am I supposed to be doing? Where am I supposed to be going? I feel like the answer is definitely coming for you. We also have the Chariot. Again, just a moment of really feeling high vibe with yourself. So really watching out for anything that puts you down, watching out for this fiery moment of hate or intense love where it leads to some sort of breakthrough moment. Because I feel like some love that you're pouring into may not always be reciprocated. So really watching out for the one that does reciprocate your love, so you don't have these blow up moments. So you can be this Chariot in the end. So you can kind of focus on yourself, focus on how you're I'm hearing appearance for some reason, how you're going out into the world, what kind of foot you're putting forward into the world. So I keep hearing appearance, not that appearance will matter or be 100% of the package, of course not, but I see that it's just kind of like a facade and a beautiful appearance that kind of turns the head of somebody, that gives the attention towards you. So whether this is a work reading for you or a love reading, I'm seeing really being careful with your appearance, how you're going out into the world, what you're presenting into the world. I'm hearing it's all business in the end, your body, how you're taking care of yourself. So really watching out for that. We're going to keep going. We have the Queen of Swords. We're going to pull the last couple cards, and for our final card, we have the Six of Wands. I'm seeing you're going to be a leader in something as well. Something is coming in your life where you're going to have a role of leading in some way with the Chariot, and we have the Six of Wands kind of put up on a pedestal. I'm seeing something you're going to do is going to also get recognized in some way, even for yourself, giving yourself the opportunity, giving yourself the permission to thrive, to be recognized, to be that person that has that. So really something about, I keep seeing appearances, what kind of appearance you're putting forward to obtain this thing, to obtain this position, or to obtain this relationship. So really being careful with the appearance you have moving forward and asking yourself, what is it that I want and how am I attracting that for myself? We're going to get moving with some numerology. We're going to pull some dice for you, and I'm just going to read these intuitively and then get from my book of numbers. We have 5 to 4. I'm going to read them as they are. 524. Okay, we have resentment. Judge with your heart. Your angels encourage you to embrace a perspective of unconditional love when seeing the wrongs others have committed against you. You don't have to keep them in your life anymore, but you can also let go of the judgment you have held over them. Write their name down, then put the paper out where the wind can carry it away, along with any lasting resentment you may have or feel. Okay, and this is kind of going towards this lightning and fire moment, kind of letting go, releasing some sort of resentment. And I'm also seeing this being physical. If you're feeling a ting of some sort of physical dilemma against somebody or against yourself, also letting that go. I keep hearing something having to be in the physical. So we're going to do a pendulum reading. Pause the video if you have to. This is going to be a yes or no question, and I'm going to answer it now. So ask your question for our dear listener. And we're getting a yes. So with that, my dear listener, this concludes your reading. I do offer readings at thehouseoftarot.etsy.com, so come see me there. And with that, I leave you guys. Bye-bye.